girl Cyn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and like this video because it actually helps the channel. So this is going to be in the sign of Cancer. So yes, Cancer is next. Also check out the other videos that I do have on my channel if this does not resonate with you, because I do a lot of readings on this channel. Now, disclaimer, if you do want a full reading, please check the description box. I did open up some of my scheduling up, so their availability is a little open right now. I'm sorry, my phone, actually that's my laptop, sorry guys. My availability is open. Also, I do spells and rituals over on my Patreon platform, so if you do want a spell ritual mainly focusing on protection, self-love, and manifesting money, that will be linked down below. I do have an online store where I do sell this deck that I've curated, and also a lot of spiritual stuff on there: smudge sticks, spell books, dateless planners, spiritual planners, ritual books. That is over on my site, and it'll be linked down below. Also, Cancers, I need y'all to rep your signs down below. Leave your emoji down below, like rep your sign. Go all out, sis. Go all out. Go all out. So let's get into Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer. See what comes out for Cancer. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. Alright. So what came out for you, Cancers, for this month is the Moon card, the Two of Wands, Judgment, the Hermit, the Star card, and the High Priestess. So what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, is that there is a lot that you have on your mind. You might be also doing a lot of soul searching as well, or you may be possibly doing a lot of, let's say, reminiscing about the past. So there is like you having to kind of just like take things into perspective, or you're basically doing that. I do see that there is a lot of you doing a lot of meditation, maybe trying to get yourself balanced, trying to get yourself, you know, centered. I do feel like there is a little bit of like you trying to pay attention a lot more so to your stability as well. So I do feel like you guys are putting a lot of time and effort into that. You guys will be also isolating yourself as well, because I am seeing that you guys are kind of manifesting, a lot of manifestations. This can be like consciously or subconsciously. There also seems to be a decision that does need to be made. Mainly signs that are coming out around you are Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. So those are pretty much the signs that are coming out so far. I do feel like a decision is going to be made. I do feel like a lot of you are putting, again, seeing things from a higher perspective, putting things into perspective. And I do feel like you guys are also using your intuition. Because the Star card here and the High Priestess is here, I do feel like you guys are doing some sort of deep thought or some sort of deep meditation, or just trying to get yourself balanced. There is a little bit of like you praying or asking God or asking the universe exactly whatever it is that you think that you feel like you need. So there is a little bit of like you guys turning your manifestations and kind of, you know, making it happen for yourself in the physical realm. I do feel like there seems to be some sort of indecision as well. This may be on behalf of you or someone else, but there seems to be a little back and forth or some sort of indecision that may be going on. I do feel like you guys are, you know, against a form of isolation, but I do feel like you guys are trying to understand why things keep happening the way they keep happening in your life, or why a cycle keeps repeating over and over again. If a cycle is repeating over and over again in your life, it is saying that you haven't learned some sort of lesson that needs to be learned, or you haven't grasped some sort of knowledge that comes with that lesson. And I do feel like that is why you may be having to repeat a cycle or having to go through with something over and over again. It may come out very repetitive. And I do feel like you guys may be possibly just tired of repeating a cycle, but I do feel like the universe feels like you're not ready yet. So I feel like you're being prepared for something. There seems to be some sort of power struggles that you may be having as well. And it may be with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There also seems to be some sort of anxieties regarding a fire sign as well. Someone may be possibly reaching out to you. A lot of you might be suffering from anxiety or stress, and this may be at the workplace. There also may be some sort of gossiping or some sort of power struggles or some sort of competitive energy in the workplace as well. This may be your co-workers, this may be your bosses, but I do feel like there seems to be some sort of like back and forth, or there seems to be some sort of gossiping, or someone is making some sort of an impression or putting some sort of impression out there about you that is not true. So that may be causing you a little bit of anxieties. I do also feel like you guys may be coming out very emotional around this time. We are in retrograde, and we are in a sensitive, energetic space right now. So I do feel like a lot of you may be crying out of the blue, or you guys may be very emotional or sensitive at this time. Your orgasms may also be coming off very sensitive as well, or you may be crying during your orgasms. I'm also seeing that a lot of you have been kind of just like crying at the drop of a dime, or this is just like you paying attention a lot more to your emotions. So there is a little bit of like you guys kind of like separating yourself, or just trying to understand why this is happening. Again, we are in an energetic sensitive space right now, retrograde and the eclipse, and there's just a lot going on, being sensitive right now. And I feel like that is what's happening, and it may cause you to kind of like shut yourself out from people that are around you, or this may be possibly like you just not wanting to be bothered. Hermit. Alright. That King of Cups is back. There seems to be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel like you guys may feel like the universe may be playing some sort of tricks on you. I'm getting this song, my mind is playing tricks on me. I don't know why I got that song stuck in my mind. My mind's playing tricks on me. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I got that song stuck in my head. But I have like your mind is maybe possibly playing some sort of tricks on you, or you may feel that way. I also feel like there may be someone around you that may be taking advantage of you emotionally because of you being very sensitive at this moment. So just be careful of that someone is not trying to take advantage of you, or someone is not, trying to manipulate you in some sort of way because you are being sensitive or coming off very sensitive. I also feel like someone may be possibly wanting to move things forward with you, but I feel like it's being blocked. There seems to be some sort of blockages with that. You may be coming off very blocked. Your energy may be coming off very blocked right now. You're just not really wanting to move forward with anything right now. I do feel like you're again trying to see things from a higher perspective, or trying to put things into perspective. So right now you're not really wanting to move things forward until you fully understand something. And I do feel like you are going through something very spiritually, and I do feel like this is why you're like, I don't want to make any moves, sudden moves in retrograde. I don't want to make any sudden moves right now. So I feel like you're playing some sort of waiting game when it comes to that. But I do feel like there's someone who may be coming towards you that may be, again, being very sensitive, but I feel like they're playing tricks. They're not being, and I feel like you're taking some sort of time out to be more so intentional. It's going to be intentional with your spending, intentional with the people that you hang out with, and just being very intentional with everything in your life right now. And I feel like right now you're not really wanting to make some sort of sudden moves. So your energy may be coming off very blocked, or you're refusing to make some sort of decisions about someone. All right, let's look at the Two of Wands. Cards flip out and on the floor. Where'd they go? All right. So I do feel that there is, again, a decision that needs to be made. I feel like you may be possibly trying to procrastinate or trying to hold off as much as you possibly can. I do feel like there's a new cycle coming into your life where you're having to kind of like make some sort of decision. Now, there may be some resurfacing too of somebody out of the blue. Again, it may be a fire sign or that water sign. I'm getting a lot of water and fire for you guys. And I am also seeing that there seems to be some sort of power struggles and not really wanting to go in some sort of direction. A lot of you are afraid to start new or are afraid of changes. You guys are very comfortable right now or just not wanting changes right now. And I do feel like the universe may be trying to shove you out of your comfort zone. And I feel like it's becoming very uncomfortable to you guys. And I do feel like you guys are maybe possibly not wanting to deal with those changes. And this is why you guys may be coming off very defensive, or you guys may be coming off very unmoved, I guess is the word, very displaced is what the word is. If there is some sort of legalities that you may be possibly going through, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of power struggles with that. And this is something having to do with the court system. So this may be like having to do with like either paternity test, custody, or this has to do with like any legalities that you may be going through, anything legal, like legalities or case or some sort of case that you may be working on. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of power struggles with that, and I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of resistance with that. It's going to require a lot of patience if you're going through some sort of legalities. So it is saying for you to be careful, or for you to be not careful, but more so just be a lot more patient when it comes to some sort of verdict or some sort of conclusion or something that is going to be announced. Something is coming, some sort of announcement is going to be made. I'm gonna find out. Let's go into judgment. Oh my god, my cards are falling everywhere. Pero like, what's going on? Let's do judgment. Ay. What? My cards are flipping, and I'm gonna take it. Four of Cups. So there may be something that is not going to go in your favor. Or this is something that is going to be some sort of suspension, or there's going to be some sort of delays. There's definitely some sort of delays. And it's saying for you to go with the flow of things because this is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your future. There seems to be like you having to just go with the flow of this. If there is some sort of legalities between you and an earth sign, I do feel like there's going to be struggles with that. There may be like you going back and forth with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also feel like you are taking your power back in the situation as well. This earth sign may be possibly trying to get your attention or trying to get a reaction out of you if you're going through some sort of legalities with an earth sign. I feel like it's going to go in your favor, but again, it does require some sort of patience. The universe is asking you to be a little bit more patient. I do feel like a lot of you don't want to hear that, but you know, look. Look, you got to be patient for the things that you want. You got to be patient with the things that you manifest. So I feel like that is what's happening. You guys are just having to be a little bit more patient and be a little more intentional when it comes to a lot of aspects in your life. I'm also seeing that a lot of you are also coming off very stubborn as well. A lot of you are coming off very calculative as well, not wanting to make any mistakes, maybe coming off as a perfectionist. So I'm getting like no mistakes allowed. So let's look at the High Priestess. High Priestess. I do feel like the universe is giving you a chance or an opportunity, and I feel like it's in your court, or the universe is just like, okay, well, you make the decision. Usually, I feel like we do have a pre-designed path, but I feel like the universe is like giving you the universe is like, okay, here. We're throwing a curveball. You get to choose what you want to do. You have free will in this decision. You have an opportunity to make your own decision. I feel like that's what's happening, and I do feel like a lot of you are also coming off very confused about what decision that you do have to make. Again, I'm getting towards a Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting what is this? Justice, a Libra as well, and a fire sign. So those are the 3 signs that are coming out. I do feel like there is going to be like you going through some sort of a spiritual enlightenment, or having some sort of revelation, or this is like you going through some sort of spiritual moment. The universe is like kind of like shoving you. A lot of you may also realize that you have some sort of special gift as well. It doesn't have to be tarot like me. It could be like Reiki. It could be, it could be like runes, if you guys know what that is, like the dice. This could be anything, but I do feel like you guys be having the ability to heal people, but you guys are coming to some sort of realization that you have some sort of spiritual gift, and the universe is just like, here, you can have it. If you want it, you can have it. But I feel like there's seems to be a little bit of confusion with that, because I do feel like a lot of you are maybe not willing to accept it, or you guys are just having a hard time accepting the fact that you have a gift. Maybe you guys don't want that gift, and because you know that what it comes with. But I feel like a lot of you are indecisive about whether or not you want to move forward with this gift that is being presented to you. So I do feel like something about like access granted, or you being you are getting what you, again, subconsciously manifested. So let me look at the Star card, just the last card. Yeah, you're getting what you wanted. You're getting what you feel like you deserve. I do feel like a lot of you, some of you maybe possibly may have wished for, prayed for, subconsciously want someone back into your life. Again, there was a resurfacing of someone. I do feel like someone may be possibly coming back around. Again, you asked for this to happen, but a lot of you are just like, no, Spirit, that's not what I asked for. And the Spirit's like, yeah, you did. You did ask for this. You asked for this. Like, take it. But you're just like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. And you're just, the universe is just like, yeah, that's exactly what you asked for. So I do feel like you're being presented with something that you may have asked for. It may be an ex that may be possibly resurfacing, or wanting things to go back to how they were. I do feel like a lot of you also may be recovering from some sort of surgery or some sort of procedure as well, because I am getting that if you're going to have a procedure or have some sort of surgery, I feel like it's going to go in your favor, so don't worry too much about that. But I do feel like there's something about you having to recover or getting back balance physically, and more so emotionally and spiritually. It's more so like an ailment in the body, or there may be like emotionally or spiritually something that you may have to recover from. And I do feel like a lot of you have been biting off more than you can chew. It is saying for you to kind of pace yourself and to kind of not take on too much right now. If you are going through a procedure or surgery, it's saying that for you not to kind of take on too much, because I do feel like you guys may be trying to be Superwoman, Superman, but you just are, I feel like there's going to be an emotional falling out. Like there is, like you feel like you just can't take anymore. So this is pretty much all that I'm seeing for you, Cancer. Hopefully this has brought you some sort of clarity. If you want a full reading, it will be linked down below. I do also do spells and rituals over on my Patreon platform, mainly focusing on self-love, money, and protection. That'll be linked in the description box if you want to join the tribe over there, and also exclusive content. I also have an online botanica if you do want to shop with me, where I sell this deck and also spiritual goods. It'll be linked down below. Cancer, rep your sign down below. Leave the Cancer emoji. Go all out down below in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, Cancer.